I'm going on a mission. Everything that we've been working on for the last 3 years has led up to this exact moment. Our first prototype is going to be finished. It's crazy. As of right now, this is what our prototype looks like. And if you think that this looks crazy, wait till the end of the video to see what it looks like now. And now it's time to embark on this mission to help millions of people fight the opioid epidemic and increase performance. How are we going to do that? I have to drive into Philadelphia. But with every successful mission, there is a breakdown of a mission goal. Things we have to cross off on the mission to make sure that it's successful and that nothing stands in our way. Goal number 1, we have to get to Philly in one piece. And I'm terrified of driving. I hate driving, even from my place to Chipotle. And the drive's gonna take us almost 2 hours to get from where we are to where we have to go. And goal number 2 is finish our prototype. My entire life has led up to this point. We printed 3 prototypes just to make sure that we didn't goose anything up. And that cost me an extra $1,500. Goal number 3, aside from our tech, which is some of the best tech that's ever been made, we're going to one of the nicest engineering firms in the entire country. My goal is to see some super cool tech that we've never seen. Goal number 4, Philly's notoriously known for having dirt bikes being driven all over the city. Especially, I think this movement was started by Lil Uzi, who has a diamond-encrusted ATV that he drives all over the city. Our goal is to see a dirt bike pop a wheelie in the street. I think that's gonna definitely happen. And the last goal, goal number 5. I drive a 2006 Honda Civic, which has a mind of its own. The trunk flies open, the battery dies, and sometimes the controls all turn off in the middle of the highway, and my car turns off and just sits there. So our goal is to make sure the trunk does not fly open on the highway. Let's do this. We're supposed to meet there at 2:30. We're gonna be a little bit late. I didn't know the city traffic was as bad as the city traffic was, but I guess you can expect that going into Philadelphia. I'm super excited because this has been 7 months in the process.
There are plenty of tables up there. Can I see it? It's a very nice piece of machinery. It's a Mancore pick and place.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, it can do. These are the parts. You build your board out of those parts because then they're just set up and ready to go.
That's so cool. They didn't build this machine, did they?
No, they didn't build this machine. Now, usually, most people wouldn't, because you can get kind of budget pick and place machines. This one's definitely not, but you can get ones that are like entry level. Parts go on. You can do it with a stencil, and then you can place the parts with the machine. All it literally does is pick them up and put them down. That's it.
Some stuff I brought. I wasn't sure what it needed, what it didn't need. A third board?
Yep.
I think we got 3.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
First.
Sheesh.
Oh yeah.
There it
Do you have
is.
a couple?
There it is. So this piece is like what goes in that capsule. So this is what we've been spending the last 7-8 months designing, and it came out really good. We got 3 of them just to double check it, and now we're gonna go through the process of making sure that it doesn't just look good, but it actually works as well. So we have all the pieces here. Corey's an electrical engineer, Max an electrical engineer, and we're gonna go through the whole process, making sure that we're ready to rock and roll. Right now, on hand, I think I told you we have 17,000, and we
Still?
we still 17,000 good. Because that's what I was like, I'm not like having you do this unless I make sure we have like money to make sure we pay. It's not like everything. So I'll even show you. We just sew that like one individual piece you can take, and it works as an entire electrical. I just want to be able to wirelessly do. Okay, so I want to be able to just wirelessly do stimulation. Is like number 1. We can do that, and we'll bring on as much capital as we need to get to the next round.
So do MVP, and your MVP.
Here some way, and then have the one of the fibers sewn into it, come out, connect to the thing, and just have a button that we can turn on and off. That would be perfect. If it's too heavy, like might go like this, and this would fall. Like this is like, even this is like if we were putting it in pockets like this, it was just peeling off like that. Is that in your?
Yeah, my card's in my hand.
What? Oh, you have like a plan?
Yeah. Chip.
What is it?
There's a chip
Oh, wow.
right there. See? I got a bunch.
Wait, how do they do that?
And that's do that. It's like just like your card that you tap. Over here, these ones are just accessible to the members, so anybody can come and just use them. I wonder what
Alright, so the boards came out looking good, and now we're having Corey check in to make sure that they work internally and that we can use them to actually put into the enclosures to be able to start using it wirelessly. Corey and Nick did a great job on the design, but we gotta check and make sure, again, all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed.
or something like along anything. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud right now.
It could also be a like a clip, you know, like you have on a pen.
Yeah.
And have it like have threaded, like having pockets that are conductive in the tape where you plan to hook the thing in, and then have conductive hooks.
That's actually exactly what we're thinking of.
I think that's smart because it provides like mechanical stability and electrical connection, and you can have you need tension, you know, like it's got to be springy somewhere.
You have an LED in there?
It's gonna be hard to see with my phone though. I use it to tap up against payment terminals to see if they're on.
Yeah.
So I just hold I squish it up against and it lights up right here.
Check these out.
Yeah, I mean, like by oscilloscope, that would change the resistance a lot.
Yeah.
This is pretty sensitive. That's more resistance than I would have expected, but you might want some resistance. You might not want zero, you know? And they're super flexible.
It's like a meeting room. So you go in. You got a meeting you got to do. Maybe. We're still waiting to get it all debugged up. It's taking a little longer than we thought. Corey's system's having a little bit of trouble because it's so much code that they're trying to put onto the firmware. I think it's gonna work. We're not leaving until we figure out if it works or not. Successful day. We got all of it like debugged and put in, but we didn't run it yet because it was taking too long. So what's gonna happen now is, first of all, just having it printed was awesome. Now Corey's gonna go home and run it on Thursday, and by Friday we're gonna know if it works or it doesn't work, and then from there we immediately can start sending it over to Nick to start reworking it and the next stage of the design, and then sending it over to our guy who's building the app so we can interface it all together, and then from there we're gonna be able to take a flexible tiny battery, put it onto the circuit board, put it together, and we'll have our wireless prototype. We don't have our own. 1 second, I don't want to cut you off, but my trunk just flew open on the highway. What is going on?
Well, we made it to Philly. Not just made it to Philly. We had the craziest experience ever. We finished our prototype, which worked perfectly. We found some insane tech from Corey, who is pretty much the real-life Iron Man because he's able to implant technology directly into his hand, where he can use it to open doors, as an Apple Card, and we saw a ton more. We saw the notoriously loud Philly dirt bikes, but unfortunately he didn't pop a wheelie, but it was still pretty cool. And goal number 5, the one goal that we didn't actually hit, but I don't know how it happened, was my trunk popped open in the middle of the highway. I'm just glad that all the prototypes didn't fall out because that would have been wasted $1,500 and thousands of hours of time of engineering. Well, I appreciate each and every single one of you for watching this video, and for those who are just joining, welcome to Corporation, the best community in Cisgender Nation. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, comment, do whatever you have to do to stay up to date with the channel, because as you know, we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I'll catch you in the next video.